Hey everyone, welcome to Open Film Forge. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use my Lut and preset film emulation library in Kdenlive, version 25.11.70, to create cinematic film looks fast and easy. Let's jump right in. First, download the Lut Film Emulation folder from the link in the description. You'll also want to grab a grain, dirt, or flicker overlay, or one of the combined versions and a letterbox file if you need it. And of course, make sure your video footage is already on your computer and ready to go. Next, open Kdenlive and load the Kdenlive film emulation preset file included in the download. This automatically builds all the tracks and effects you'll need. No setup required. Now import your footage and overlay files and adjust your resolution and frame rate to match your project. Now we'll set up the layers. Drag your video clip onto the timeline 3 times, stacking them on top of each other. One on the halation/bloom/glow layer, one on the color/contrast/blur layer, and one on the color/contrast/softness layer. Next, drop your grain or flicker overlay onto the grain/dirt/flicker layer. And if you're using a letterbox, drag that onto the letterbox layer and stretch it across your timeline as needed. Let's start with the halation/bloom/glow layer. Select the track, open the Apply LUT effect, choose Custom, and navigate to the halation layer LUTs inside the Lut Film Emulation folder. Pick the LUT that gives you the glow or halation style you like best. You can adjust exposure, blur, or saturation for fine-tuning. Now on both the color/contrast/blur and color/contrast/softness layers, open the first LUT effect. Here, choose your main film emulation LUT. In this video, I'm using the Analogic Lab Kodak 2383 LUT, which gives a beautiful cinematic tone. I've also linked some great free and paid LUT options in the description. Then open the second LUT effect on each of those layers and apply the contrast layer LUT from the film emulation folder. Use the blur on the bottom layer to control the overall softness and the blur on the one above it to control the film blur look. Now just adjust all your layer effects until everything looks right. When you're happy with the look, render your finished project. If you prefer a sharper look, you can simply disable the softness layer and turn off the contrast layer LUT on the blur layer. And that's it. Your cinematic film emulation setup is ready to go in Kdenlive. With this preset, you can achieve stunning analog-inspired looks in just one pass. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss future tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.